I was playing with my live setup and Mainstage, trying to find and program some new sounds, and I found this really dope sounding patch. And I immediately thought I need to share this with you, so without further ado, let's dive into the Mainstage. Okay, Mainstage is open, and this is the window I look when I'm performing or working live with Mainstage. Here on the left are all the patches I've programmed for different sounds and different songs. Here in the middle is the map of all the MIDI assignments and MIDI control programming that I've done for this patch. So when I'm pressing the expression pedal under the table, you can see that it's feeding MIDI signal and it's active. Cool. And here at the right is kind of the mixer window where are all the channel strips that are creating the effects and the acoustic sound. So what I've created here is signal processing chain that uses acoustic guitar signal to create this kind of quite cool, dope sounding, distorted sub-synth sound. How awesome is that? Here is the acoustic guitar audio channel, and the audio channel is feeding signal to these effect buses that are creating the pad. I've programmed the acoustic guitar volume fader to my expression pedal so that I can control the amount of signal that I'm feeding to the effects. And it doesn't have output, so you can't hear the raw piezo sound, you only hear the effects. Yeah, and here is now the aux bus channel that creates the synth sound. We have enveloper, Logic's own enveloper, which takes that hard transient off even more, so we get that really dreamy like pad sound. After the enveloper, we have Shimmer Reverb that creates the synth sound kind of. And this is the Shimmer Reverb called Luminance by Sinevibes, and this is awesome! It actually drops down the signal by octave down, so we get that really nice sub. And after the Shimmer Reverb, we have distortion, Logic's own basic distortion. Cool. And then finally Softube reverb to create that really nice and long reverb tail to the synth sound. And this whole effect chain goes to tape delay also, which creates this really nice width to the sound. We get this really nice wide stereo image with that plugin. Okay, so this is now the synth sound only. Let's check what happens when we combine this channel strip to some other nice effects and the guitar sound. Okay. My whole idea why I started to play with these kind of sounds was to find something that can make my acoustic guitar sound more three-dimensional. I wanted to create something that would give more width and depth to the acoustic guitar sound, and this works really nicely, I think. So here is the previously presented sub-synth stuff. Here is the acoustic guitar channel that feeds these two channels. And here is actually the same acoustic guitar signal, but it has now an output, and this feeds to different effect buses also. We have one plate, reverb long plate, which is really nice Soundtoys little plate reverb. This is basically my go-to reverb in like every mix session. I have these somewhere in the mix. And this is my go-to reverb also now in live sound. It's really nice. Thank you, Soundtoys. Reverb. After the reverb, we have sub-guitar channel that creates this really nice bass lines for guitar. And for the sub sound, I use Wave's LoAir plugin, which is also really nice and cool plugin to use in a mix or even in live situations. And the last effect I have in this patch is another synth pad that I made. And this actually goes octave up instead of going octave down. So we get this really nice hollow sounding pad to go with the acoustic guitar reverb and the sub sound. Whew, awesome! You really need to come to check my live show to hear this beast in action sometime. I'm gonna continue now playing with this a little bit more. Thanks for watching, and we see you in the next video.